Hello everybody, Gavin McCormack here and welcome to another social scenario. In this edition, we are going to get to put ourselves in the shoes of, you guessed it, a school principal. Now, everybody knows that a school principal's job is very, very difficult indeed. They have to deal with the parents, they have to deal with the children, they have to deal with their own personal lives, plus the government, the school building, the cleaners, the telephone is ringing. It's a very, very busy job. Believe me, I know. I used to be a school principal. Now this week, we're going to ask you to put yourselves in the shoes of a school principal, to imagine making one of the hardest decisions ever. Yes, you guessed it, school uniforms. Now this week, we're going to ask you to pretend to be a school principal. Her name is Samantha. Now she runs a very, very nice secondary school filled with teenagers, but recently there has been some complaints. And those complaints have come from many different people. Firstly, we want you to consider what are these complaints and how do they implicate the whole school community. You see, in this school, there is one very, very strict rule, and that is around school uniforms. The rule is that you are not allowed to wear any fancy colors. There are no logos allowed on your clothing. You must wear the same colors as everybody else so that everybody in the school is equal. However, recently, the school students have spoken up, and they have spoken to Samantha, the principal, and said that they would like to feel unique. They would like to feel responsible for their own clothes. They want to wear the clothes that they choose. And this week, you have to decide, are you going to allow them to wear the school uniforms that they choose from their own wardrobes, or are you going to stick to the very strict rule of having only one color in your school with no logos and no unique designs? Secondly, we have the parents. The parents have also spoken up. Number one, they find that the school uniforms are quite boring, and they don't think that it allows their children to flourish in their individuality or their uniqueness. They have come to the principal's office, they have knocked on the door, and they have spoken that they would like their children to be able to dress in a way that suits them. They want their children's individuality and confidence to shine. It's going to be a very difficult decision this week. And number three, you have to think about Samantha, the school principal. You see, this rule is there for a reason. When children are allowed to wear their own clothes, well, we sometimes find that that brings problems. Sometimes some children can afford to buy the best clothes with the best logos and the best designs, and other children cannot. Sometimes some children are so unique and so individual that it causes problems in the school. Maybe there's bullying, maybe there's people calling each other names, and sometimes children choose the most inappropriate clothing of all, so it can cause Samantha problems in her school. However, it could cause the children to flourish. So this week, we want you to make a decision. Are you going to keep the uniforms or not? You have to put yourself in the shoes of Samantha, the school principal. And remember, the thing about social scenarios is you have to try to make everybody happy. Everybody in your community has to be satisfied with your decision. And when you have made your decision, when you have got together in your group and you've discussed what will happen if we choose each of these choices and how will it affect the whole community, you then have to think about a key message you're going to tell to all the people who it affects. So, if you keep the school uniforms, then the children will have unique independence, confidence to be able to be themselves and choose the clothes that they wish. Number two, the parents will be extremely happy with this new unique confidence. But number three, it could cause you, Samantha, a lot more problems if the children are given absolute freedom over what they wear to school each day. It's a very, very difficult decision, but as we know, social scenarios are not designed to be easy. Good luck this week imagining you are a school principal, and let's see if you can make the right decision to make your whole community happy. Good luck and see you next time.